It was just, you know, you didn't know from day to day what was going to happen. It was just something that you don't have any say over or any control over. You just go and do, and you never know when you're going to be under attack. You never know when you're going to sleep all night. Mendenhall boy and Payson, his younger brother and I were really close all the way through high school. And he was Gordon Mendenhall, and he was killed in one of the early sea battles. We were still in high school when he was killed. Anyway, I was invited to go to his home for dinner, and Lynn said to me, "Don't you wear that Navy uniform. My folks can't take it." It wasn't too long before that he'd been killed. It really brought it home to me anyway. I really wasn't. It was probably foolish of me, because it didn't take long after we got overseas that we were right in action, and then I said, did I want to do this? And then after that first attack was over with, it was pretty exciting. And I don't know, I just never got really scared anymore. And so one morning, beautiful morning, while the captain or second officer of the day came on the loudspeaker, and he said, "Everybody listen up. We're going to invade Japan. We're in the first wave. The ships that we have been training with are in the first wave that's going to go in there. And we expect that there will only be 5% of you who will survive it." Boy, bang, bang. The first action that I saw was a submarine at the island of Inuitok. That's no longer there, it's been blown up. And the action was that we were there getting supplies on board, and all of a sudden over the loudspeaker said, "Submarine in the area, general quarters." That means everybody go to your stations. Well, a destroyer, it was a middle-sized ship, come right by us and made a big circle out there. And he was dropping depth charges over his side just as fast as he could. And then over the loudspeaker came that carry on. The submarine was sank. And we looked over there at the area, and all we could see was oil coming up. At Okinawa, it was just constant. There was no let up. That was the last big battle that they were in, and the last big one that we entered. And we left the Philippines not too long after Iwo Jima had been conquered, and so they had that as a base. Our country had that as a base now to fly, and so there were always flights between our pilots and their pilots, one-on-one, and it was something we didn't bet on, but we just kind of thought in our mind, well, the Japanese is going to go down. And most of the time, it was the Japanese that lost the battle. And then when they decided they were really going to push us out, in Okinawa, they already had guns and things set up, tunnels full of food, everything that they would need in an invasion. And they were really prepared for the GIs to come ashore and drive them out of there. When they decided to use those not zeros, but the suicide planes, where they just come at us night and day, we would get the call to come up on your battle station. We'd be there, and the attack would come. We'd shoot like wildfire at whatever planes are up there. And then we go back, and we just get back, and then here'd come another wave of suicide planes, Japanese just as smart as they could be. And we would go and stay on our guns as much as 72 hours. We'd sleep there, eat there when we could. We always had what they call sea biscuits that we survived on because we couldn't take time out for the cooks to cook. And then finally, after 2 or 3 months of all the time being harassed, well, we were harassing them, but anyway, them coming at us with their Zeros. Why, they dropped the atomic bomb. And that, if you remember history, why that was at the end of the Japanese opposition to us being there. But some of the things that happened there was, and we got to, or had to see it, was they had propagandized the citizens there, Japan, that they were going to be raped and killed and all those things till they would take their own life. And a lot of them got up on the cliffs there at Okinawa and jumped off to their death. Committed suicide rather than be captured. That was just stuck in my throat for a long time. Well, it was really powerful in the age group I was in because we didn't get there for the start, but we got there for all of the winding up battles. And I just think it was, we all felt like, you know, we're really doing something. We're saving the country. Whether we did or not, I don't know.